Strictly star Bobby Brazier is one of the early favorites to be crowned champion and walk home with the coveted Glitterball trophy. Fans at home were left fuming following his stunning Samba last weekend, with supporters of the EastEnders actor insisted he had been underscored for his routine with professional partner, Diane Buswell. One disgruntled fan wrote on Instagram, "Seriously undermarked, and I never say that lightly, he was so good." Another penned, "Very undermarked. Marking and comments don't match up, they didn't give him one negative comment or anything to work on. It was the most amazing dance of the night for me." Proudly watching Bobby in the audience was his rarely seen younger brother, Freddie Brazier, who like Bobby lost his mum, Jade Goody, when he was still a young child. "It's been over a decade since we lost the beloved reality TV star, regarded as one of the most legendary housemates in the Big Brother house." Jade, who rose to fame on the third series of Big Brother in 2002, was just 20 years old when she entered the house and finished in fourth place on the series that also included stars such as Alison Hammond, Kate Lawler, and Adele Roberts. Despite her fame, Jade had a difficult upbringing in southeast London as both her parents were drug addicts and split when she was just 2 years old. In 2005, Jade disowned her father, Andrew Goody, who served 4 years in prison for robbery and died of an overdose at age 42. She remained close with her mum, Jackie E. Budden, who said she entered Big Brother to escape her life. She said, "We were a twisted up, mucked up family. She didn't go in for fame. She went in to get away from me." Jade's unfiltered personality became a major talking point during her stay in the Big Brother house, where she claimed that she often spoke without thinking. Despite this, after leaving the show, she managed to forge a successful career in the limelight, becoming the first UK reality TV star to make £1 million. In 2006, she even released her own autobiography and a best-selling range of perfumes. But Jade's racist rant towards Shilpa Shetty during her comeback to Big Brother's Celebrity Edition in 2007 sent shockwaves across the nation, causing her to become the talk of the town for all the wrong reasons. The controversial reality TV star later apologized for her actions, but the damage had been done. However, Jade didn't let the incident define her and bounced back by appearing on the Indian edition of Big Brother, Big Boss, in 2008. Unfortunately, her appearance on the show was cut short when she was diagnosed with cervical cancer at the age of 27. When Jade spoke with her doctor in the diary room of the show, she initially believed it was a hoax. She told Now magazine, "I asked the doctor what hospital I was born in. When he answered right, I thought, oh my God, it's real. Then he said, Jade, you've got cancer. The last thing on this planet I expected was for them to tell me that. I knew it wasn't a joke then. My heart sank." As well as the fact that Jade was so young when she died from cervical cancer, her symptoms were also unique. She was just 15 and not sexually active when she first contracted the human papillomavirus, HPV, and abnormal cells were found during a smear test. After she had them removed, they returned 2 years later and a second surgery was needed to burn them away. But following the birth of her second son Freddie in 2004, doctors found more abnormal cells. However, Jade claimed medical professionals were against removing any more of her cervix in case it became too short to carry future pregnancies. She had rogue cells removed 3 more times, but ignored the letter asking her to return a 4th time out of fear. She said, "When I heard I had more abnormal cells I thought, this is the fourth time I've been told I need to have the same operation now. Once you have them burnt off they shouldn't come back. I was too scared." In 2005 and 2006, Jade was rushed to the hospital both times after complaints of stomach pains and heavy bleeding. She tested for both ovarian and bowel cancer, but both tests came back clear. Just a year later, in March 2007, Jade fell pregnant to boyfriend Jack Tweed, but at this point, the cancer was already growing and she sadly miscarried at 12 weeks. 14 months would pass until she was finally correctly diagnosed. Despite Jade explaining to doctors that she had been losing blood for a while, her complaints were dismissed and simply explained as a second miscarriage. However, Jade said she knew something was seriously wrong. In one interview, she said, "The thing is the tumor was so big I had it falling out of me while I was on the loo. I had black stuff falling out of me. It was like tar. I remember being at the doctor and sobbing, 'What's wrong with me?' She collapsed in August following another bout of heavy bleeding, and this was the fourth time it had happened in 4 years. She added, "I was doubled over in pain, losing clots of blood again. There was blood all over my bathroom and all over my stairs. I was on my own and I had to call for an ambulance. I was in too much pain to walk down the stairs. I'd get these really bad pains, like a really bad period pain. I'd get spasms in my la and my stomach. They were so severe, I couldn't walk. I'd be too weak to stand up. Blood would just come out." Finally, Jade was transported to the hospital and doctors worked to try and uncover what was causing her severe symptoms. At the time, Jade said she remembered feeling frustrated as doctors were once again misdiagnosing her. She said, "I remember being so frustrated because they tried to tell me it was a heavy period. I thought, don't insult my intelligence. When they gave me food, I threw up and fell off the bed." Jade was actually suffering from blood loss and pains in her leg, which are both symptoms of cervical cancer. However, doctors could not confirm what was wrong and offered Jade a smear test before she was once again discharged. She was granted permission by her doctor to fly to India for Big Boss, when she received her devastating diagnosis. Upon returning to the UK, Jade was told that she had cancer for around 2 years, and it had grown to the size of a tangerine and eaten more than half of her entire womb. She underwent a hysterectomy before undergoing a bout of chemotherapy, and was given a 50% chance of survival. However, the cancer soon spread to her liver, bowel and groin, and doctors told her the illness was terminal in February 2009. Jade continued to conduct interviews after the diagnosis, and Living TV released a heartbreaking documentary later that month charting her battle with cancer, but on March 22, 2009, Jade died from the illness aged just 27, but her legacy has lived on as it prompted a surge in young women to have smear tests. It was estimated that the number of women taking the test increased by 12% following her death. Former lovebirds Jade Goody and Jeff Brazier had 2 sons together named Bobby and Freddie. While the couple's relationship ended in 2004, Bobby has been making waves in the showbiz industry. The talented lad has been playing Freddie Slater in the popular soap opera EastEnders and is currently competing for the coveted Glitterball trophy on the latest season of Strictly Come Dancing. Jade, who passed away in 2009, wanted to make sure that her children knew how much she loved them even after her death. In a poignant final message, she attached a photo album of her life, saying, Dear Bobby and Freddie, I have asked for this book to be made so that when you are older you can remember just how much fun we had. I thank God that we made the most of our time together and I treasure the moments we shared. These are my most precious memories. Some person much wiser than me once said that if you never discovered something you would die for, then you haven't lived. Well, you are both proof that I have lived. I will love you always. Mummy.